Hello again, everyone. This is Silphidamus here with another replay for you guys. You can probably hear some of the music in the back. I hope it's not too big of a distraction. My roommate likes music a lot, so he's listening to it all the time. So occasionally in some of the videos that might come up, and other times hopefully it won't. So anyway, for this game we have myself up here with the red Protoss in the northwest, and then we have Bicho Latino, not quite sure what that means, in the southeast in the blue Protoss. So we've got a Protoss v Protoss here, and right away we've got him scouting with me just kind of building up the probes and doing my Protoss thing. So I've been trying to get down this gateway push, rush. I'm not really sure it's either. I think it's more of just a timing. And I usually try and go 2-gate and see where I'm at, and if he's vulnerable, go with that, and if he's not, go 4-gate and build up from there. And I'm trying to really get this down to get good at it. So if you guys see anything I'm doing wrong, aside from the obvious, please let me know. I could really use some help here, and I'd be glad to receive any suggestions you like. On that note, if you see anything wrong with the video, more like on the commentary and my editing, the sound quality is really bad or something like that, let me know, and I'll see if I can get that fixed. I am trying to seek help to make these as good as I can, and hopefully eventually get these into like HD so the graphics are a little better, because I know they're kind of pathetic right now. So this is in Bronze League, officially. This guy, the blue Protoss, actually, Latino, is actually supposed to have the advantage in this. So he's supposed to be better than me, but we'll see, because we all know I'm the best player in the world. So here, getting the gateway, pylon almost blocking off my assimilator, which would be very bad. Learn that from the first game as well. Get your assimilator up early enough so that you have your 50 gas. Not quite sure if I should go ahead and shove 3 probes right in there, but oh well. So over on my opponent's side, his gateway's about halfway up now. Just got his assimilator up. I'm way ahead in probe count, 17 to 11. And I'm pretty good at starting off making probes, like getting to my first 25, 26. It's usually after that I have a bit of difficulty, especially also with building extra bases. I tend to have a really bad time with building bases, so my macro still needs some work. So getting my second pylon up, as well as my cybernetics core. And as you can see, my opponent actually put down a proxy pylon over here, which could end up being really bad, especially if he's going for warp gate, which is very likely. But of course, great minds think alike, because I'm going for my own proxy pylon, though I'm using mine more just to cut off his expansion in case he tries to expand out. Because as of all I saw of his base was this gateway and a pylon. So I didn't know if it was really late, or so I thought, and so I thought maybe he was going for Forge Fast Expand, try and block off the ramp. So I wanted to make sure he didn't get his expansion off. As you can see, got my Zealot already out, and again, another big problem I have is continuing to produce units. Once I focus on Warp Gate, I tend not to produce any units, and I think if I'm producing units, it'll really help keep my minerals in check, as I seem to have a really bad problem with that. So anyway, 21 probes to 15 probes, and he's not really producing anything, which is, he's getting a forge up, he's got another pylon coming, he sees my pylon here, doesn't really do anything about it right now. What was really surprising though is that he wasn't producing a Zealot, and actually if I just rushed in here and produced Zealots, I would have been perfectly fine, just off of a 2-gate or 4-gate rush. So I wasn't scouting very well. I tend to have that problem of when to scout again. Of course, I'm creating a Nexus here for the sole fact that I just had 700 minerals, and I was just going to go ahead and throw those down. I do watch a lot of pro videos, so I try and copy what they do, or at the very least, take something from them. I'm not good at all, so I tend to do things terribly, terribly wrong. So, just as a quick note, because we're kind of... we've got a stalker here trying to blow up my proxy pylon. Come on, warp gate. Warp gate's finished. Warp gates, come on. Get in there, get in there. Oh no. I really need to defend this here. I don't know why I'm not defending this here. Oh, wait. Okay, 2 stalkers in. Alright, now I'm going to lose the pylon, unfortunately, but he's going to lose his stalker. And as you can see, As you can see, he's got an Immortal, which is going to tear through my Stalkers. Oh, can I get the Stalker? Can I hit Stalker? No. But anyway, I see his Immortal here, and that's got me kind of worried, because I don't know if he's going into Colossus. I don't know if he's just going to go straight up Immortal builds. So I decide to go just mass Zealots. I'm just going to put out as many Zealots because their charge, which I'm going to start researching, and their damage is below the Immortal shield, and they're biological, so the Immortal will only deal 20 damage to them instead of the 50 that he'll deal to Stalkers. So, just as a quick note, again, now that there's a bit of a lull in the action here, I just wanted to say that if anybody wants to send me any replays for me to commentary, because I love to do commentary and any shoutcasting, please send them to siltvidamus@gmail.com. It's the same as my username. Just cut the date at the end. It's the same as my Starcraft username as well. So if you are interested in that, or you just want to, give me a message that you don't want to just post on YouTube, just send it there. It's purely dedicated for my YouTube account, so I should, if I see it, I'll get it very shortly. As you can see, I forgot to set my rally point. Zealots have finally seen his proxy pylon, which I don't even think he went into. He has one warp gate, so I'm not sure why he didn't do anything about it. Guess he just wasn't paying attention, because he really could have done some damage to my Nexus and to my mineral line there, but oh well. Right now, as you can see, it's 26 probes to 21. My 10 Zealots does 2 Immortals and 1 Stalker. I actually could have pushed in here, but I'm not. I really should have, or at least I should have sent a Zealot in to scout. But I wanted to get charge up, and then I was going to scout in with a Phoenix, because I felt he had Colossi at this point. Because Robotics Facility only seeing 1 gateway, and as you can see, he obviously did not go with Colossus. He went some sort of Cannon Immortal build that doesn't really have enough of anything to do much. My 10 Zealots actually could have gone in there and really done some damage. But charge is going to be finished in just a second. And then my Stargate's now up, and then my 2 Phoenix should be out as well. Probably could have built 1 or 2 more gateways. There's already, what, 6 here? I probably could have built 2 more and just really started pumping out Zealots. But as you can see, plenty of them coming out. So the 16, I definitely could have won by this point. Just went in there, charged in. He's got nothing. Phoenix popped up. It's going out. I made a second. I probably didn't need to. Probably could have just done well with 1, but I already felt he was going to go Colossi, so I wanted to be ready. And zooming down. As you can see, he's moving his way across the map here. I'm guessing he's going to try and push and see what happens. And he's not going to like running into the force that I have. This is now 20 Zealots and 2 Stalkers. He's not going to be able to do much here. So my Phoenix starts scouting, and he goes out to try and push into my base with a very, very small force. So, as we're about to see here, his force is probably going to lose here. I think that much is obvious. He does get a pylon, but Zealot charge means that, oh, just missed getting that Stalker. Of course, half my units are still up here, and my Stalkers stopped right there, and my Zealots start running back because they're still set to defend the ground. So, but I think we get that Immortal. Yeah, we get that Immortal, and then Zealot charge comes back off to stop the next Immortal. And yeah, these guys are so low that they won't survive much, so I just decided let's go ahead and counterattack, and I'll start producing units in the back and sending them across. What I need to start doing is sending a probe with my units so I can produce a pylon about halfway there, and at the very least can warp in units closer to their base instead of having to have them run all the way across the map. So as you can see, his cannons against 17 Zealots not going to last very long. Take out his pylons, which probably would have been better just to take out the cannons, but it didn't matter. And his Stalkers go down. Take out his expansion. Nexus goes down shortly. Yeah, he He had plenty of minerals, but I think the problem was he just didn't have enough workers. He could have had a much bigger force than what he had, and there's no reason he probably couldn't have gone at least 4 gate instead of just 3. Yeah, and then he just goes ahead and GG's. So that's it. And like I said, if you have any questions, just leave a comment, or if you have anything you want to like to change or don't like, just leave a comment. And that's all for now.